We took to the streets of Copenhagen and gave cereal bars for people to try. One is past the best before dates, and the other is unexpired. Are there any differences? Let's see if people can distinguish between the two.
This is better.
Actually, this one is past the best before dates.
Okay. No. That's surprising.
Yeah, this one is easy, and the expired one is harder to eat.
I don't know. I think the first one is expired.
Actually, the first one is unexpired.
No difference. No difference at all. Tastes the same, just as good. Yeah, I like them both.
Philip started dumpster diving a year ago. For him, even food past the expiry date is not a waste, as long as it is edible. In just 15 minutes, he found fruits, vegetables, and sausages from dumpsters. He considers food as treasure, not trash.
And not all the food I found is expired. Sometimes you just find food that's like perfectly fine and has few months or few weeks to go. I don't know why they throw that away.
Philip says he gets 60 to 70% food from dumpster diving. However, there is something that he cannot find.
I think I never found Nutella. We found some like jam. We did find that, but never Nutella or anything like Nutella.
Recently, European Union is working on a food date marking to reduce food waste.
Best before date is a quality date, and it's the date where the producer guarantees that until that date the food has the right quality. But it doesn't mean that the food is unsafe to eat after that date. But the use by date is a food health safety date. So it's only until that date that the producer guarantees that the food is safe to consume. So that's a big difference.
A group Foodsharing Copenhagen has the initiative to stop food waste. They are welcome all people to pick the leftover food they receive. Eva volunteers her time every week to help organize the event.
It's just a small piece of what's being created, thrown out. It's basically from that 64 hectares market we can get at least 2 tons every day, because they are throwing out this and even more. But this is just one place. There is, it's just one tiny place in the chain. But there is so much more, and just for everybody to come here, see this and realize it, I think it's a huge and important experience, and it brings the awareness. Yippee!
Every Wednesday, the volunteers collect fruits and vegetables in the morning from wholesale markets and distribute to people unconditionally. Besides food sharing, another way of giving surplus food a new life is by putting them on shelves again. WeFood is the world's first supermarket selling food past the best before dates. Their second store in Copenhagen will open next month, with plans for a third in Aarhus. Until now, they have already received about 40 tons of food from supermarket chains Votex, Warbites, and other companies.
We're very happy to get all the... But if you think about every year in Denmark, 700,000 tons of food is wasted. And as you can see, a lot of the food, a lot of the different food is like this. Nothing is wrong with it, it's just a little bit... Could be prettier, but nothing is wrong with it. We're not afraid of people getting sick, because you can eat things that is in the freezer, but it's run out of the date.
Birte Brorson is an advisor in the Stop Wasting Food panel, gives her comments on the EU's targets to reduce food waste.
I think the goals that they've been setting, wanting to reduce the food waste with 30% in 2025 and with 50% in 2030 is ambitious. Very ambitious and totally important for all Europe that is going down the drain anyway. Very important to tackle this issue.
For Denmark itself, food waste has decreased by 25% since 2010. The Ministry of Food Agriculture and Fisheries of Denmark has launched a consumer information campaign on food date marking.
We launched it in connection with new EU regulation, just to make consumer aware about the two dates, exactly, the two durability dates, so that the consumer would be very careful about the use by date, but they would consider to use best before foods after the date as well.
If you go to a supermarket, will you buy the food that is past the best before dates?
Yeah, something like that. I'm okay with it.
Will you take the food that is past the best before dates?
No, for me, I can't do it.
When it costs less, I will buy it, yes. I don't have a problem with buying it, but when it costs the same, I only take the one which is before date.
I definitely would, yes. Yeah.
Why?
No, because it tastes just as good and it's not dangerous, and maybe it's also better for the environment and all.